It's what investigators describe as a drug deal gone wrong. 34-year-old Lorenzo Woodfolk, a known drug dealer with a lengthy record, now accused of moving on from drugs to violence. It was in the middle of the afternoon in March here on Pennsylvania Avenue, a known area for drug deals, when investigators say two men looking to buy pulled up to this corner.
Two individuals came up to purchase what we were told Xanax.
But what was supposed to be a quick transaction in the back of their car quickly took a turn as the buyers became the victims.
Once he received the funds, he put a firearm to the back of the driver's head and said, "Give me everything that you have."
This was a drug deal gone wrong.
Definitely a drug deal gone wrong.
Tony Gause is a senior inspector with the U.S. Marshals Service and says the accused dealer, who then robbed the very men he was trying to sell to, is Lorenzo Woodfolk, a man who's no stranger to law enforcement.
Constantly just selling drugs, getting arrested, selling drugs, getting arrested. So as we can see with his pattern, it's starting to escalate. So you go from constantly selling drugs of any type to now selling drugs and robbing drug purchasers or drug buyers when they come to make the purchases from you.
How big of a concern is that when you see things escalate to the point of violence?
It's an all new level of low.
After the robbery in March, the marshals say Woodfolk ran from the scene, gun still in hand, and hasn't been seen since. He's known to frequent the corners along Pennsylvania Avenue, but also has ties to East Baltimore, where he was at one point living on Robb Street.
I think that he's definitely somewhere in the area, just bouncing between known areas or where he can hide and blend in as much as you can on the street.
But investigators believe it will be hard for Woodfolk to blend in forever, especially because of his appearance. He's pretty identifiable.
Yes, absolutely. You figure 2 to 3 tattoos, one in between his eyes, a cross in between his eyes on his forehead, and a slew around his neck all the way around. So he's very identifiable, easily identifiable.
And it's the hope now that someone spots him and turns him in before someone else becomes a victim. Take a good look again. Lorenzo Woodfolk is 34 years old. He's got long dreadlocks, as you can see in this picture, as well as those many tattoos all over his face, including one here that wraps all the way down to his neck. Now again, he has ties to both East and West Baltimore and should be considered armed and dangerous. So if you know where Lorenzo Woodfolk is, please call the U.S. Marshals Service tonight. This is their number right here. As a reminder to you, if you have any information about him or anyone else on our wall back here, your call can remain anonymous. I'm Dan Lamparello, Fox 45 News.